Hello, it's Friday. I'm Rosalie, and it's Fridays with Rosalie on August the 2nd, 2019. Today I want to talk about friendship from my point of view. In the Bible, Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verses 16 says, "A faithful friend is the medicine of life." The medicine of life. Now, I think that's a very powerful statement for me anyway. So what exactly does the medicine of life bring to you? It brings comfort. It brings support. It gives you joy. It gives you laughter. It gives you help when you're in need. Sometimes it includes tears. Most definitely trust and support. And I want to give you an example of how that was visible in my life like a week ago. It was Sunday. I had had a disappointing conversation with my oldest son, who was 3,000 miles away. On Friday, I had a conversation with my daughter that morning. Like, I don't know how her mind worked. My mind works. She had made plans to go on a trip, and she was getting up on a day trip. She was getting everything together. And I realized that she had said when she first talked about going away with her sons and her grandson that they were going to rent a car. I didn't pay any more attention to what was going on, but it was Sunday morning, and I thought, she said, "Mom, you're going to be home alone." Home alone? It's Sunday. I go to church. I go to my support group meeting. And then I realized that she had made all these plans to go away, and she was going to use my car. I had to take a deep breath because I was upset. I was angry, disappointed, hurt. She lives with me. She knows what I do on Sunday. I've been doing it for years. So anyway, I had to let her know that. And I didn't rant and rave and curse and scream and do all that stuff that I would have done a few years ago. Let them have their trip. So now what am I going to do? Was home alone. Thought about taking a train, going into the city, but I said no, it wasn't going to do that. Call a girlfriend. Well, I figured she had gone to church because that's what she does on Sunday. And sometimes she goes out with her son. Call another friend. Well, I know that her grandchildren and other family members usually come on Sunday because we are a group of people where Sundays is basically the family and friends come. Or you have time for family and friends. So I made my breakfast and decided I'd just do some work. I had my pen, my paper, I would write, and I would do some work on the computer. Well, a lot of times I don't work on the computer. I just sit and play solitaire. I have to admit that I'm a solitaire addict because I can play for a couple hours. So I was sitting there, I had lost myself in playing solitaire when the phone rang. And it happened to be one of my friends that I thought was spending time with her family. And she said, "How would you like to visit the friend that I thought was in church?" And I said, "Sure, come get me." So we all thought the other one was out doing something, but it just wasn't happening for either one of us. So we got to spend the afternoon together. We spent about 6 hours together. And that was good medicine for me that day. I think it was good medicine for all three of us. We were there to support each other. We laughed. We shared in the joy. We talked about our experiences and reminisced and things that we would like to do and trips we would like to take and where we had been and on and on. It was a good afternoon. It was a day where friendship was definitely medicine in our lives. So I have encouraged people to all have friends. My grandmother said if you have one true friend, You are a very rich person. Think about that and the riches that friendship brings. Another guy, let's see, who was this? This was a person by the name of, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, B.Y. Williams, wrote a poem that the friend who just stands by when trouble comes your way and your soul try to stay, you love the friend who just stands by. Perhaps there's nothing he can do. The thing is strictly up to you. But there are troubles, but the troubles are all your own. The path the soul must tread, that is, you alone. There are times when love cannot soothe the road, nor friendship lift the heavy load. But just to know you have a friend who will stand by until the end, whose sympathy through all endures, it helps some way to pull you through. Although there's nothing he can do, and so with a fervent heart you cry, God bless the friend who just stands by. I had friends standing by last week, and I am grateful to God for them. I am grateful for the medicine of friendship. This is Rosalie saying have a great week and be good to yourself and kind to someone else. See you next Friday.